this shit now.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the F.A.C.T.S crew. Season 3, episode 3. How y'all feeling, ladies?
We're here.
We are here. We are here. Okay. I got your drink.
Yes.
Start with a drink.
I don't have a drink, but I do
All right.
have a cup.
Start with a pour. Okay. Hey.
Hold on, let me. No
grab
free
my beverage.
promo. Let me make sure I do it this way, okay? It's
cheers.
Friday the 13th. What y'all got
Listen,
planned for today?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Tay got the Friday the 13th shirt on.
Oh, I don't know if y'all can see my nails though. They scream.
Yes.
Yeah,
I work with food, so I can't
okay.
say nothing.
Oh wow, I like them. They look really nice. Yeah, I don't have any plans but to drink, and we're gonna see where the day goes. We're gonna see where the night goes. But
Okay.
we also have to go and support Coach Drip up here. We'll be going up there this evening at 6 p.m. They have a game tonight at 6:30. So
And
we'll
that's
be going
where?
to support. It is out here. Hold on, let me go and get my information. I was trying to hurry up and bring it up. It just took a little second too long. I was like, free promo right here. This right here. Okay, just waiting for it to open up.
Blair.
This is yes, at Montgomery Blair High School at 6:30, the football, the boys varsity team. And we've got a special invitation from Coach Drip. You know him from plenty of our other shows here on the 613 Finny Network. But anyway, you like that? Shameless plug. Yeah,
Yes, plug them in.
Back to my drink. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I ain't got much to say off that. We'll be out at the game tonight at 6:00. Okay.
Yes. Be there.
Hey, listen.
I wanted to yell it, but I don't need children to feel that they were invited to come down and yell as well. And I'm like, nah, baby. Not here.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't
All
want
right.
anything.
You got any Friday 13 plans beyond this?
I have nothing. I never have anything.
This,
All right.
then the game, and then after that, me and the kids, we're gonna do a scary movie night. So we got the popcorn and the candy already ready. I'm not sure what movie we're gonna pick. Last week it was Leprechaun. So
Oh man.
yeah,
Wow.
we getting through all the movies I was scared of as a kid. So
That's a good
Movie
idea.
that still scares me is freaking Tales from the Hood.
Are you serious? Let me guess.
Them
It's the old
dolls.
black man. It's the old black
It's the
man.
old black man and it's the damn dolls. I will not. I still can't really watch that movie because it's just like, why?
they came out with a second one like 25 years later. And when I tell you that second one was nowhere
It's on
near
Tubi.
as scary, it was on Netflix for a while.
Really?
Look it up.
You sure
Yeah,
you
They
got it on
definitely have
Tubi?
they got a second one. And in the second one, they do bring the dolls back, but it's not those dolls. They
no.
little voodoo dolls. So this one definitely could have made it to Tubi. It probably should have been on Tubi, but
I'm looking it up right there.
unfortunately, a
I
main
need to
network
know.
did pick it up. Yeah.
I think the crazy part though was that when the older guy that was in
Oh, it
Tales
is
from the
on Tubi. Tales from the Hood 2 is on Tubi.
Hood. Yes, I knew it. Not out for the win. I knew it. It just said, I'm like, this is good
Horrible.
Tubi. Oh, listen, I ain't gonna lie though. Some of these shows on Tubi,
No,
they are quite
not to cut
entertaining.
you off, but there's actually a Tales from the Hood 3, and that's on Prime Video. And
No,
then I
why?
believe there's a Tales
This
from the
was when
Hood
this
4.
writer's strike.
It better not be a Tales from the Hood 4.
Get the fuck
Okay,
out.
it's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3.
that's still three too many. Like the first one did enough. And when that so what I was gonna say, the older black man who was in Tales from the Hood, when he died, and I'll never forget, I was on Instagram and I'm scrolling and his picture popped up and I'm like, and then they say he died. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
so long.
you
Like, I
know,
don't want to like, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to leave him alone. like, like brother, that role scared me.
you know, when I see him, I never think of that movie. I always think of Half Baked Samson.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes,
I see that, but Tales from the Hood, nah, because he it was just the way. Like I think one of our neighbors used to look like that or something. I don't know. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I
well,
kind of want to see what Tales in the Hood 2 and 3 are about. I just want to
I
watch a
think I
snippet
might
of
watch
them.
3 after this.
But
I
it's
think,
wild because the first one came out in 95 and then they have the audacity to make another one which came out in 2018. That's a huge gap.
God,
And then
like
Tales
So
from
who
the
what's
Hood
it,
act?
3 came out
33
in
years?
2020.
23
Wait,
years.
wait. Check the date for the two, for the one on Tubi, the third one. Check.
The third one is
I
2020.
forget. They did this during the pandemic. How did we not know? You know what? We didn't
No,
know about
that's
the
the
time.
third one isn't on Tubi. The third one isn't on Tubi.
The third one on
Oh, yes,
Prime.
I got you. This is
Yeah,
on
the third
Prime.
one's on
How
Prime.
dare
But the
Prime?
second one is on Tubi. And it's the old dude, what is his name? Hold please.
I'll say please,
The
because I'm
second
having
one
dreams.
had Nunu Father on there.
Kenneth David is he looks like he's the angry man in this one.
Oh God,
Y'all know who that is, right?
David,
Now,
David Allen
oh, I
Greer.
said Kenneth David. Lord, reading is fundamental. His name is Keith David. Sorry.
Oh,
Back to
I mean, we still don't know exactly who that is. I don't know his name. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Nah, that's
Oh
Nunu Father on
yeah.
ATL. He was on the second one.
And then that's also Pop's brother in Friday. That's his brother. Remember he owned the shack, the chicken shack.
What chicken shack?
Nah, that was
Remember the restaurant?
another dude.
That was a different guy
That
on
was
Friday.
the father's brother.
Yeah, where they give you more sauce than
Yes.
they give you meat.
Right. You talking about
That
Uncle
was a different
Elroy.
dude.
That ain't Uncle Elroy.
Uncle Elroy. That's Uncle Elroy. You sure? I think because he let that
Nah,
grape.
nah,
I'm
Uncle
about
Elroy is who?
to
Don DC Curry, isn't it?
Oh dang, you right. Right when you said the name. Scratch that from the record. Okay, so now we're gonna get back on the roll here. So, Tay. Okay, we have wait, hold on. We have to get serious. We have to get serious. It's a lot going
Yeah.
on in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
this is a pretty serious topic, with the war going on in Israel right now. Um, it's pretty interesting. Of course, the US is is running to their aid, but this is also things that were put in place prior to Biden getting into office. But that's nor here or there because us Americans, we don't really know the backstory, of the
Facts.
situation. But the US did deploy the world's largest what is it called? What they say it was? Military ship, army ship,
Oh wow.
um to help
Oh god.
them. And over the next couple of days, they're going to still be sending them additional resources like ammunition, all that good stuff. And of course, this is going to cost us about, well, not us, but in general, $253 million in aid.
Well, to
Wow.
be fair, this seems like it was completely unprovoked. From what I remember, they had just signed a treaty not too long ago extending their peaceful agreement with each other. And out of nowhere, it was rockets just out of nowhere.
No, I seen the
Indeed.
pictures and I'm just like, how do you like? I'm thankful that we haven't had anything like that over here on American soil besides 9/11,
Mhm.
and besides the other civil wars that we've had in the past. But I can say I'm thankful to not having to experience that because imagine like as as we are now and you wake up and you're literally seeing freaking rockets crashing into buildings, your next door neighbor just blow up and you like, okay, wait a minute, what is going on? Like I can only sympathize for those families and for those people. Like But why? I just don't understand why people are so evil and cruel.
Yeah, like I saw. Oh my gosh, I had to get off the internet because I was looking on the gram and they showed this father. First off, you know how you get the random things of stuff that you don't follow. So I see
Hmm.
this father and he's holding his baby and he's like rocking his baby back and forth. And then I see the bruises to this baby's face because of one of the missiles or something that came and attacked where I guess he was already at a hospital. So like the doctors are letting him hold his child was gone. And I saw that, I'm like, yo, I mean, granted, I understand they want to show us how real it is. I wasn't expecting
Sometimes it's
that
a little too
of
real.
yeah, because I didn't know at first. I'm looking like, oh, this is a nice. It caught me watching just because he's rubbing the baby's back real lovingly and everything, and the baby looks like he's trying to get the baby to go to sleep. So that's all. I like, we're moms. You know what it look like when you see a baby. Somebody put a baby to sleep. It's like, oh, let me be quiet, and then I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, the poor baby. Then I'm like, what? It was graphic, and that's one of the things I'm like, we worry about nudity. Like, listen, y'all, that right there, I
What?
was not
That
prepared
stuff is traumatic. Like
for that.
it's
Yo.
it's traumatic to experience it. It's traumatic to view it. Well, at this point, I can't say it's really traumatic to view it because they put posts any and everything on the internet now. So
Yeah.
we're desensitized to a lot of things, this day and age. Um, so I can't really say it's traumatic to view it. Is I would say more so from the mental aspect is traumatic if you have a heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that totally threw me off. It totally threw me off. And my kids was in here being loud and everything. And I'm sitting here, I want to get ready to yell, but I'm like, you know what? That man would love to have his baby here. He ain't gonna yell. The kids are being kids. That's what they do. I'm like, dang, yo. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. Well, we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna switch it up, and since we're talking about viral moments and things that we didn't ask for, let's talk about. Whew, this is a sharp turn after that. Let's prayers up for
Yeah.
everybody over there because I'm trying to find a transition and it's hard. Mm. All right, but that tequila made it easier. Whoa! All right. So, as we all know, the long awaited album by Drake came out last Friday for all the dogs. Not gonna lie, Drake's song "First Person Shooter" with J. Cole that had me in a chokehold. I definitely played that, had that on repeat as I took my children to school. Whatever. Yep, running it back the whole time. I had a great time. I really like that. I understand why he delayed the release of the album. That song was definitely dope. Um, as far as the rest of the album, I could get into a couple of songs. Some of them they did remind me of prior work and whatnot. But now he's saying he's going to take a break afterwards so to go ahead and focus on his health. And he started alluding to that he's been having some stomach issues for a couple of years, but he said he'll talk more about that later. Somehow, in between all that, he then gets the backlash from people who don't like his album, like the infamous Joe Budden. I'm not surprised. I knew it was coming. I don't know what the beef is that it's always been something.
Oh God, they
But
should have gave it. Sorry, I'm fantasy football. Carry on.
well, wow. Okay. Yep. So yeah, he's beefing with Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Jesus, Joe Biden. Lord, Lord, Lord. That right there. That's a
First of all,
hashtag.
he's beefing with Sleepy Joe. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Hey, listen,
Yo, we need to drop that. We about to put that out now. That right there. That's the
Drake's
hashtag.
album, Drake's album definitely sounds like a Drake album. It's something you would definitely expect from him. It's I hate to do the comparison, but it's kind of like the same way they say that all Chris Brown music sound alike.
I love Chris Brown though.
I
I do
love
love.
Chris Brown's music. So to me, he can keep putting out the same song to different beats and switch up like two
Bring it
words, and
back.
I'm gonna still listen to it every time.
Hello.
But with Drake, at some point as a rapper, you have to progress. You have to switch it up a little bit. You gotta get some type of
Elevate.
variety. Like you doing the same Lover Boy song, then you got one where you a fuck boy, then you got one where you
You're just
want to be
weird.
ratchet or whatever neighborhood you trying to be a
No.
part of now.
Oh my
One
gosh.
album it was Texas, then he was over in Jamaica, then now he trying to be out here with Sexy Red. Like I need
That's
him
exactly
to
what I'm saying.
understand that you going from hood to hood and trying to fit in on each album, it's not working no more. You got to switch something up. So to an extent, yes, I do understand what Joe Budden was saying. Like you have to progress your style. You got to age. Like Jay-Z not doing the same music that he was doing back when he was 19 when he came out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, but I'm
He
really
did say
confused
he had
with
to
the
change
whole
it. Like he got the
Sexy Red
relatable
Drake
moments.
thing. Like,
Did
Say
you
that
hear the
what's
again.
song?
you said what?
No, I said it again. Both of y'all was talking at the same time.
Oh, my bad. I was talking about Drake and Sexy Red. I'm a little perplexed behind that.
It was what did he say? She like shake no pop. What was it? Pop that. You know what for Drake and do it for me and also do it for me. And it's like, So she says all that, but then do 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 do. Next thing you know, was this the same day that her sex tape that she got exposed? It was like within 24 hours of that. That this I won't say sex tape, but it was two people bumping and crying. No, more bumping. I don't know what she was doing. It's like she did a lot of hyping up in her music. And from the clip that I saw, because I did want to see this, I didn't like. I mean, her bonnet was loyal. I want to say that is the most loyal bonnet I have seen.
Hey, she could find a
A
market
video,
for marketing them joints.
yo,
That
the way
part
that thing,
too. But I mean,
that
I
bonnet
will say
held.
a lot of people that I know, like that use like I'll say natural pum pum washes and different things like that. They actually came up with a coupon, said use called the Sexy Red coupon, and it was like if he has to spit started, then
She's just not that into you.
Oh my god! And the thing
I
about it,
mean,
I'm
don't
gonna
get me wrong, because it could be a look that can get you there. It could be a certain touch on the shoulder that can get you there. If you getting down to the nitty gritty, and before you about to plug it in, you got
yeah.
spit to get it in there. That's her body telling you either she not feeling you or you ain't doing it like you think you was doing it, boo boo.
I also take it as she realized in that moment that she got this camera in her face, and it's like this could. She like. I feel like she realized
that was a
I think
terrible
I might pay a
angle.
little too much money for this to be meant to be sleeping with this man. I think I might be making just a little too much. And then whatever he said to her, like I didn't see the whole thing. I would have loved to see the whole thing, but when he said something, he's like, "Cause you so sexy," and she's like, I'm like, that ain't even like, yo, that sounds
First of
horrible.
all,
That was a
he
camera. You put on a production, okay? You put
that's
on a
like
stage play.
no, 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 no,
And
no,
that's what
no.
she said. The only thing that she produced, it was a good bonnet. That was a loyal bonnet. Okay. And then it's probably also because she wasn't doing much and she was being a pillow princess. So that might be it as well. Because I mean, look, without putting too much out there, I'm pretty sure that all of us, we done got caught bonnet, wrap scarf, whatever. And you know
But
what?
even
You
being
look
a
up Playboy,
pillow
your
princess,
back scarf
your
is tied
bonnet
around
still
your neck.
And
Your
the
bonnet
bonnet
was supposed
come
to
off a little bit.
right. Your
it
bonnet was
turns
supposed to
into
be
a chef
like
hat.
Ray J hair.
It does. It
Well,
turns
I'm
into a
gonna be
chef hat.
honest with I didn't watch it because she said that she didn't put it out there and it was leaked, so I didn't feel comfortable watching it. But from what I'm hearing, she she definitely is not giving the same type of energy that she gives in her songs, and it's definitely not pink. It's more of brown.
But she came out and said, "Why would it
Yeah.
be pink? Because I'm brown."
No skin. Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you said it.
But have you heard the video reactions from men and their anger towards this? There is this man who don't look like he looks like all the pieces of vagina that he ever saw is on the World Wide Web. Okay. And he's like, yeah. And then she wants to sit here and she false advertising talking about it's pink. No, it wasn't. It's brown. And he sounds so disgusted. But this was said by a man who was a very, 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 that scared me, a very, very, very deep shade of chocolate who said this. And I'm like, okay, you getting real aggressive with it. But I mean, when she said it, I don't know nobody that expected that from her complexion. There was nothing that said pink. She was talking about the inside. She wasn't talking about the outside. But she be having different diseases, and then also thinking about the fact that that lip gloss that she doing, and the lip gloss got the the STD names on it, like gonorrhea green or whatever. Like this, it's a lot.
So that makes me think, does she not consider her lips a part of her? I don't like the whole word, but I'll say cooch. Does she not consider the lips part of the cooch? Is it just like the actual hole that she considers her cooch?
I
Because
think
in
that that's
her song, she's
yeah,
saying, my
yes.
cooch is pink, my
My
booty is
booty
brown.
hole.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Things to make
I
you
don't
go,
know. It might be because if she got dudes like that filming the video, and I don't know what angle she's seeing, because it's the part that she's trying to cut out in her mind. But like you said, that spit stuff, like you know what, it'd just be like, bitch. Like you might as well just when it hits it. But I'll be honest, I saw the video before she released the statement. Like it was taken off of the story, but I went to another page and I saw it. It was just a clip, and like I said, that's how I saw how loyal that not only that bonnet and whatever wig glue that she had on, because it was still you could still see that it was like that whatever baby hair and that bonnet deserved full promotion, because I ain't never, and it was probably also because I'm not sitting here like this, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, but the bonnet stayed loyal. So I don't know, but yeah, Drake for all I don't like
I can't.
when
I
he
can't.
got going, like when I'm thinking about the last couple of tours, the last couple of tour days that he had, and he had her on there, and I was thinking, Drake, you Drake. How do you have Sexy Red on here? Like I'm like, this is a good move for her. Like that was a great move for her to be put in arenas and seeing people that may or may not have been exposed to her music. Cool. But I'm like, Drake, you are Drake. You didn't have to do this. Because like,
he's
yeah, it could have he could have Suki. He could have
he's
plenty of other
finding
people.
his whole new style to take.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't like that. But it's so ratchet for no reason. Like I heard by herself, her and Suki doing a song makes sense to me. It's like
Out
they
front of
like
damn
doing bar for bar,
Popeyes.
for ratchet. You know what I'm saying? So fine. I didn't even mean to say bar for bar, ratchet for ratchet. I don't know. It was going too
I
fast.
don't consider Suki ratchet, to be quite honest with you. I just consider her to be like nasty or dirty. And I'm not saying that as her as a woman, I'm talking about her persona that she gives off. Sexy Red, she's ratchet. Like you could
She
tell
looks
that's how
dirty.
she grew up like that. She grew up around people, the way that she acts, stuff like that. That's who she is. Suki,
Yes.
on the other hand, you can tell that she's hyping it up and she's amping it up and she's doing this for attention and clout. Sexy Red ain't doing nothing but being herself.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I saw Suki this summer. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited to go and see her. She was here July 3rd. She was at one of my homeboys' parties he was promoting for. So fine, I went. And I'm looking and I'm like, where's her team and everybody at? Because since she made these songs that were so sexually graphic, it was a bunch of men on the stage. She barely made it through her song. I don't know the name of the song, but the one she told me something now I'm eating his ass. That song right there. She
Is it
barely
called
made it through that
Switch?
song. No, it's not called Switch, it's something else. But it does have like, yeah, I can't remember. But either way, there were so many men on stage. This is an outdoor event. They stopped the music several times asking the men to get down. The men were like, "Oh, what did you say? More of us need to come up." It got to the point like the stage, like stuff is shaking, and then she's yelling on the mic, "Please get down, get down. I'm not gonna be able to finish performing." You know, these men did not get down. They stayed up there because they heard these things that she said, and they want to see what that be like. And I'm like, you think that she really is about to sleep with like all 50 of y'all? And that's just from what I could see. And it was when I say dudes pushing chicks out the way because they want to be with her. It was wild. They had to shut the whole thing down. The whole thing down. And when I specifically went because I wanted to see her, like I think that she just like you said, I think that it's just for entertainment. And she just like this is shock value. And so she does that. She gives that. But I was not prepared for the men to not leave the stage. They really it was really,
Mm.
really bad. Really bad. So
Not
it's
trying to be
scary.
funny, but when they thirsty, they thirsty. And I can guarantee you, these are not men that are top ticket men getting
Not top ticket.
getting multitudes of women falling at their feet. These are probably the natural rejects, like the ones that girls are probably just like, ew, no, or the that's
Never.
nice, but no, right. So,
Yeah.
they feel like they have a chance, unfortunately. And that's why we as women, we gotta be careful about the kind of things that we put out there because
Mm-hmm.
we can definitely give off sexual energy just by being us and being our natural feminine self. But we also have to understand that with that sexual energy that we're giving off, are we giving off the energy that we're soliciting, or
Okay.
that's just who we are, and you're not going to approach me with that type of energy because I have a certain level of respect for myself.
That part.
You're right. Yeah, and it's messed up because like you can't say anything. It's like it doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter, especially like and look, don't let you be like attractive on top of like whatever you say. Don't be attractive with it too. Then it's getting aggressive off top. Like I had a dude come up to me on what last Friday talking about some. Yeah, I bet niggas be approaching you all the time. And you just be sitting here acting like this, and I'm just like, hello. I don't know who you are and I don't know where this came from, but this level of anger, what? I don't even know you. Dog, I'm out of my business. What are you talking about? I'm looking for something. I gotta get out of here and go get my kids. What are you talking the fuck are
Man,
you talking
listen, I wish a nigga would. I post what I post on my my Instagram page because I like the way I look. And I'm gonna make sure I do certain angles because I like the way my body look in those certain angles. And I tell you
about?
what, if you see me on the street, approach me like that if you want to. You're gonna get your feelings hurt.
You know, I was sitting like,
Hello.
what? And I'm like, I was like, what are you? I was like, what are you talking about? Like I'm looking, I'm like, what are you talking about? And then you're right, yes, you work hard to go ahead and get this body, maintain this body and everything. It's like, yo, I'm
Listen, I
proud of
pushed out two kids. I look good, and y'all gonna look at it and love it. But understand this: when you approach me, treat me like a lady.
exactly that. Yeah, like man, try to go hard. So I said, yeah, give me your number. After everything you just said, I'm like, oh, give me your number. I'm like, why is it so aggressive? Now you got the phone in my face, and I'm like, you can slam the phone down. I'm like, people. I was like, you know what? He real thirsty. His pandemic sex has been of low levels by the way he's acting with this level of anger that I don't even know you. And I'm walking away, and you still walking towards me. I can't let you see what vehicle I'm in. So nah, we keep it moving or
And see,
whatever.
that's another thing. By saying no, we got to be careful how we say no in terms.
Hey, I got two of them joints
Yes.
in there, and I think my wheeling is pretty sharp. I've been lifting them, been practicing, so
I got
feel
a nice
free.
4-way tire iron. You can go ahead and keep playing
I
if you
got
want
that
to.
too. I got a 4-way. I got a jack. It's whatever
Yes.
you want to do. It's whatever you want to do on my
Everything
tongue.
we're saying is for entertainment purposes. None of this could be used against them or anything because they're not these
First
type
of
of
all,
people.
it's self defense. If you run up on me acting crazy, best believe I'm gonna fall out and sizzle like bacon. I'm gonna out crazy you.
I tried to use this footage to save them and fix it, but it's gonna do what it do. Yeah. Moving forward. Yeah.
So let's talk about some
what
TV
what you what
shows,
you got
y'all.
for us? All right.
So
Oh,
on
I told you.
Tommy or Power Chapter 4 Force, whatever you want to call it this week, this year. Jannard is getting high on his own supply, but his girlfriend realizes he is about to jeopardize an opportunity to get back in to get back in CBI, and slaps him up to make sure he doesn't mess this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no
Listen.
input 'cause I'm behind, so all of this is new to me. But
You know
I
he
know he was
was-
getting high though. I do know that. I do know he was.
oh yeah, you don't know he's
Oh,
shooting
he was
heroin
playing
now.
with his nose.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's shooting.
was. But now he's shooting heroin. Yeah.
Oh, oh, he
So he
Yeah,
stepped it
nodding
up.
off now.
yeah. He went up.
Damn, damn.
He went up. Yeah, because he was
Oh,
trying to go and cop, and nobody was trying to give anything to him because he went into one of the areas that used to be that him and his gang when it took over. But then I think what the Serbs came back to come and get that area or whatever. He went over there to try to cop. So he saw this. So somebody was like, "Nah, I just sold the last what I had to the white boy right there." And he go over there, and next thing you know, he goes and he's like, "Oh, whoa!" So he getting ready to sit here and snort, and the white dude was like, "No, no, no! What you want to do? You about to waste it? No, don't do that." And he was like, "Oh, nah, nah, I ain't about to do that, man. Please, now, Janad, he got that problem. He got that monkey on his back, heavy, heavy right now."
Man.
And yeah, he was now he's stealing. And then the ultimate thing is that he stole this necklace that his girl had hanging in the gym. He stole it and he put it in his pocket and everything. So she was like, "No, no, you got my necklace." He's like, "Man, this is the first thing you know when a man, when not even when a man, when anyone black has stolen something from you, man, ain't nobody steal your little cheap ass thing." Right when they start with that, now you talk about the value of it. You know that man took it.
Yeah.
And so they get to arguing everything. Next thing he crying and he reach in his pocket and he hands her back her cheap ass necklace that he ain't never steal. So I'm like, how? How, Janard? I'm surprised though, because that's what they do.
But I
That's what
thought he
they
had
do.
Yeah,
money. He out here
start off as
stealing
a bum.
necklaces.
He has a problem, because again, he got to feed his addiction. And remember, he owed the other drug dealers and everything. So he owed people. People was just going around like whooping his ass, trying to whoop his ass. It's bad for him out there. So we see how long he lasts with CBI. And Tommy asked questions. He said, "Is your brother all right?" And then Diamond like, "Yeah, yeah." He's like, "Are you sure?" He said, "All right. No, he messed this up. I'm had to kill him." And then Diamond
That's Tommy answer for everything. He
like,
told his nephew, "You do something, I'm gonna kill you. You don't want to test me." And it's like, y'all don't know him very well. He just recently came into your life, but you
He
see how
means
he
what he's saying.
moves. He shoots first and asks questions last.
but hold on, he didn't. I forgot you said you behind. So he didn't end up killing his nephew. He didn't. He sent him to a horse farm. So he's going to be working at a farm. Yes. Yes. So he went a couple, because I kept thinking, I'm like, damn, he went that hard. And so I made Tommy's mom, because she fell in love with her grandson and everything. So now she back on drugs. She back to snorting, back to snorting the
Back
pill.
to the bone.
Yeah, yeah. But the son is alive. Yep, the son is alive though, but she doesn't know. But his father knows as well as Tommy. So yeah,
Okay.
just that let you know. I thought he ain't had no heart either. I'm like, oh man. Granted, they had to take him out. I understood though, because he should have never shot that cop. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, I haven't been
but
watching
yeah.
anything but
So did
shows about
no. Oh,
Nazis.
um,
Yeah, I've been watching
you
shows
watching it
about
on Hulu?
Nazis. Nah,
Have you
it
been
was on
watching
the
on Hulu?
History Channel. So I go through my little phases where sometimes I'm
Really?
watching educational TV. Sometimes I get on World War II every now and then because that was like my favorite war period. But no, I've
Okay.
been finding out about like the Nazis who were high powered and how they had a whole bunch of different houses in places where you wouldn't really think of. It was one that had a whole compound over in Mexico. It was one that, yeah, he had a house hidden in
Oh
Costa
wow.
Rica, but the one that was in Spain, so he
Yeah.
had a house in Spain, and Spain during World War II, they were supposed to be pretty much Switzerland in the whole thing. So
Okay.
they didn't want no parts, but they were providing fuel and stuff like that to the Nazis when they were coming from the shore to get all of their arsenals from there back to wherever they were, either Germany or
Mhm.
Poland, wherever they were invading at the time. So come to find out, the U.S. found out that Spain was helping them, and then the U.S. ended up looking at them as an enemy versus an ally because of them not being Switzerland in line and things like that. But this high power dude, he was behind all of this. And they never ended up catching him until like later on in life. But this man was taking people over to Costa Rica and like torturing them. He was taking people over there, 100 people at a time, to make them build the compound, making them do slave labor and things like that. And the whole time over in Costa Rica, they're trying to tell people what was going on, but nobody was listening to them because they were dumb natives or locals. But yeah, come to
Wow.
find out, he had a whole compound, and it was like 4 levels below ground. and it's two of them they can't even get to. And if
Oh
anybody
my
does
God.
any type of excavation or anything like that, they threaten them with jail, murder, or anything like that. A whole bunch of fines that they say they won't be able to pay off in their lifetime or next. Yeah, it's the whole thing. So I've been
All
on
right.
my nerd shit, and I've been learning more and more about World War II.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, it is quite interesting to see these things, especially because of the fact that there are, depending on when it happened, there's the video to see it. So, like, I was watching earlier this year, I was caught up watching Hitler's trial, and I was like, how did I get here? But it was all because of Hulu. It was all because of Hulu. It was good though. I'm
Yeah.
like Hitler had a trial. I'm like, I ain't never hear nothing about
Yeah,
this.
if you really get into it and you start paying attention to the things that the Nazis were into, the Nazis were way more advanced than what people give them credit for. It is said that
Mm-hmm.
they were intelligent enough to start communicating with other life forms and life forces, aka aliens and things like that. I
Mhm.
wouldn't say that's too far fetched because some of the stuff that they are starting to find, it doesn't look like anything that we would have any type of knowledge or anything of, especially back then in the 1940s. Now 2020s and things like that, yes, it's not as advanced that now, but back
Yeah.
then, yeah, nah, it's no way that they should have had access to some of the stuff that they were doing experiments with. That, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, completely. Oh wow. Wow. Well, the only thing, other thing that's been having me in a chokehold, and I just started watching it on Sunday, is on Prime Video, and it's called Gen X, no, Gen V, Gen V, and it's about some people, these children who like this. It's a continuation of the story of the series, The Boys, and they're finding these people who got their kids injected with this thing. It will determine whether or not they have superpowers, but you have to wait till the child grows to see whether or not they have superpowers. It is quite interesting. It is wild. It is crazy, but it's like a good level of crazy. Like you never know where it's gonna go. It's really good though. Really good.
Hey
But
Tay, what's
yeah.
going on in that barbecue showdown?
It's over.
Oh,
It was good though. This girl, the girl named Dominique, she's from Chicago. She won. I'm not gonna lie,
okay.
her food was like exquisite. She just was cooking her ass off. Like she really was doing it like with simple things. I'm a little sad that it's over because it's a few things that I wanted to try to make. I might actually go back and rewatch it to pick up a few recipes. Um, because like some of the stuff they was making is just like this is almost everyday items that you have in your house, but just with the twist. It was a Filipino guy on there. He made it really far. He came in with like his own Filipino twist on like barbecuing. So it was interesting to see that aspect of it and not everybody from Chicago, from Texas, from from the South that's just barbecuing. You got people from all over. It was this one old ass lady on there. She was killing it. She won like 36 barbecue competitions. Like, yeah,
Damn.
she was doing it, but she was just so slow. Like not mentally, so don't take that wrong, but just slow, like you know what I mean? Like slow as in, she's older. So her trying to cook a
Yeah,
whole pig and flip it, that's a lot.
that's a lot.
That's a
That's a
lot
lot of
for
work
her.
on mama.
But I
Yeah.
mean, hey, she was doing it, she was killing it, and she was just crazy. Like, how I don't want to say old people are, but she was just crazy. Like just crazy. I loved her personality, but it's a good show. I mean, I'm just sad it's over.
And look, I'm gonna have to look up into that and check that
It's on
out because
HBO
you're
Max.
right. The holidays are coming, so it would be nice to find some
Oh
nice
yeah.
recipe or something on there.
Mhm.
I'm not making no whole pig. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm
No, but
saying? We're
they
gonna
were
get
making
bacon.
them cook
That's
entire Thanksgiving meals. And they would have to cook the entire Thanksgiving meal. It wasn't just barbecue. Like you had to actually make a side dish. And if you wanted to be fancy, you could do a dessert. It was this, I think she was either Brazilian or something of the sort.
mhm.
Her barbecue style was totally different. It's so many different contraptions that you use with all the different barbecue. I was like, this is nice.
I'm
Like
definitely doing
now
a
it's the
smoked mac and
ribs.
cheese this year.
I want, and
Mm.
that's the thing. They did a lot of smoked macaroni and cheese. They would make smoked cakes or bread puddings. They anything
Oh,
that you could think of, it was getting smoked.
a smoked
Damn.
brown butter bread pudding with no raisins. Sound a
Yep.
little good there. Okay.
See,
Hmm.
I'm trying not to eat these cookies I got over here. And the more we talk about this, these cookies are getting closer and closer. I took the lid off before the show so that I could sneak in here and go and grab one. Please understand, they are right here waiting, okay? These are the giant cookies. These are giant cookies. Oh my gosh. Mm. Whew, all
Well,
right.
I'm back on
Kiddo.
keto tomorrow, so I won't be eating nothing sweet.
Well,
Yay
I
I'm
me.
still
happy
need
for
to
you.
try that.
Hmm?
I still need to
She
try
said,
keto.
It's worth a shot.
It's just
I'm gonna keep
hard
eating
because
these
I got
cookies.
3 cakes upstairs right now and a
You
tub
have to
of
do
ice
what?
cream that's calling my name.
Oh yeah,
She
go
got
through
three.
your cakes first, cause I'm telling you that temptation sitting around, baby doll, you gonna break down that first day.
I've been
Mm,
doing good though because I've had them for a while, but I've kept them on ice, on chill,
mm,
and it's
mm,
red velvet cake from Nothing
mm.
Bundt Cakes.
I haven't made it there yet.
Well, I would say I would bring you one, but I don't want to be the reason that you detour from your goal.
Yeah, and I don't have the willpower. I don't.
However, I will see you in a little bit, in a couple hours. Like, oh, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Let me go ahead and have that cake. I can have it at the game and everything. Like, this is working out perfect. I love this for me. And I'm having a cup. Anyway, well, speaking of the game, go ahead and say what you got for us in sports. I know it's some
Dun dun
upsets.
uh,
dun dun dun.
here we go. The 49ers, they're 5-0. Not
Mm,
that that's surprising. The beating that they put on Dallas, like they walked them boys. Like that was like a little league game where you just gotta let the clock just run.
mm.
It was pretty embarrassing, but it was a very, 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 very physical game.
Oh
I
man.
ain't seen so many people get thrown around and tossed around like that in my life.
And what was the score for this game?
42, I think, to 10, something like that. Either
Oh,
way, like, and then I play fantasy football, so I was upset, but I was happy. It was a lot of emotions because I had Tony Pollard and then he fumbled, so he let me down. But then on the back end, I had George Kittle, so I was like, yeah, he got 3 touchdowns. So it was like, yeah. But then, the Steelers, we also won too. So, hats off to us. Um, of course, a few haters is like we won by luck, but from my understanding,
when is a win?
Lamar, his receivers dropped
Mm.
about 4 touchdown passes.
Oh
Um,
wow.
so
Man.
that will definitely make or break your game. And I do have Lamar in fantasy also, and he only got me like 5 points, but we're not going to talk about that because he's on his way to the bench. And then you have the Colts quarterback Richardson. I'm not understanding why he keeps getting hurt. It's a lot. It's a lot of emotions. I will say Sundays it brings out a lot of emotion. Like I don't care who you are, what, especially if you're playing fantasy. I'm in 5 different leagues, so
Okay.
and they're all for money. Like, and it ain't like no little bit of money. Like how much have I put out? That's what that was.
I'm about to say, hey, wait. Don't put your numbers out there. Don't put your
No,
numbers.
now granted, last season I won all three.
Okay.
This season I've put out that's 110, so that makes 130, 70. I put out about $200 in all my fantasy leagues. I'll say that, give or take. I probably rounded it up, but either way, it's been about $200.
Okay.
I need some of that back.
Yeah, man. Because Christmas
But
is
I
coming.
do.
Uh,
Okay, and then my daughter's birthday is 4 days before Christmas. Talk to me. But of course,
Yeah, man.
you don't get that money until February. One of my leagues is a liquor league, where When you win, if you win first place, you win 7 bottles of liquor. Now,
Right.
granted, it could be it could be 7 bottles of whiskey. It's not like your favorite. It's 7 bottles that other people
Oh,
like other people's favorite liquor. If you are
gotcha.
so it's and then second place, I think it's like 5 bottles. Third place, 3 bottles, whatever the case may be. But that joint
Mm.
is lit. I really would love to win that to have 7 bottles of liquor delivered to my doorstep. I'm just saying. Did you not know how long that would last me?
Listen, I don't, I don't, this sounds very interesting. I did not know a liquor league. I didn't know. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know.
a lot of different fantasy leagues. Of course, we got the man cave one. I think
Yes.
I'm 3-1.
Okay.
In that one, I beat the guy who was undefeated. I had to come through. I don't even know who he is. Oh, he's one of Gary's friends. Either way, he had to come off the top. He had to come off the top.
Like G Money's homeboys. Shout out to the homeboy taking the L's. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, but other than that, it's stressful on Sundays between Steelers sucking, but we did win. And then, the Commanders, the home team, you always got to root for them, but they always seem to find a way to let you down. Um, it just sucks because they be so close. And then
Hmm.
it's just like, bruh, you dropped the bag.
You know where we're gonna end up? Sitting right here on the same couch with
Oh,
Dallas.
I know we gonna be on the couch. That ain't no questions asked. We're definitely gonna ride the bench, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. But
Every year.
it's
Acceptance is
the
key.
y'all are every year. At least sometimes we make it.
Oh no, y'all are definitely better than us in the past, but yeah, it's what we do.
I mean, we do still hold the most Super Bowl rings as a team. We're not Tom Brady where he got 6 by himself, but we have 6 Super Bowl rings.
As a
So
collective, yes.
as a collective, but I need one more.
Yeah,
Can I just get
that's
one in my kid's lifetime?
That too, because what has it been since like the 90s since y'all have had a
Yeah, I
ring?
think it was what, 91 or 95? I know I
I
was
think
It
little.
might have been 95.
I want to say it was 95 because I was living here then. I was living here then, and I remember it was Dallas stuff everywhere, and people were so
Yeah, I'm not
excited.
gonna disclose how old I was at 95 because then that would just kind of throw you under the bus. But yeah,
Like, no, yeah, no, no, no. That's I was like. I just remember. I know I lived here in Maryland. That's what I remember. I just remember being a little kid, and then people were like,
1992.
oh wow, that just
"Oh,
makes
no,
it even
man,
worse.
man." So that's before. Yeah, I
Yes,
wasn't
the
here.
score was 37-24 against the Buffalo Bills.
Yikes.
Okay, then maybe it was coming here and seeing of the way that so many people were rooting for Dallas that lived here. That might have been what took me. Like I thought, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
wasn't
I
here.
feel like here in Maryland, Dallas has a huge fan base,
They
which
really,
is,
really do.
I mean, I'm not, you like who you like, regardless of, I'm not from Pittsburgh, not even close from being from Pittsburgh. It's just something that I picked up from my uncle, who is a Pittsburgh fan. Everybody in my family's weird. My mom, she liked the Commanders. My brother likes
Mhm.
Green Bay for some reason. Like I said, we are born and raised Capitol Heights, Sea Pleasant, Eastern Avenue. So I'm not understanding. My dad, once again, Capitol Heights native. He likes the Seattle Seahawks. Not
Oh
understanding.
wow,
Yeah, so we're all over the place. My house is very divided. My daughter likes the Cowboys, of course,
really?
because of her dad
Oh
and
yeah, I
her
forgot.
family
Yeah,
member.
yes, yes, yes.
But you know, I don't. It's really it's a good time though when we play each other. A little friendly competition,
Yeah.
family
Mm.
feud.
Mm. Right. Well, speaking of plot twists, dun 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 dun. I've got a dating horror story for the week. Let's see. I won't read the title. I'll just build up to it a little bit. This is a personal story from a woman that I found on the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram. Imagine your man being shot and unalived, and you pour your heart out on a post dedicated to him, only to find out that he had a boyfriend and everybody knew about it but you. Lord, you can't even take your secrets to the grave no more because they're being dug the fuck up. Okay. This woman put, "No, I'm not okay. I'm in pain. The love of my life said, Wifey, I'll be right back. Gave me a kiss, kissed my kids, and left just to not come back home. I feel sick. He's my best friend, a true partner. Fuck all that other shit. He's my man. I don't give a fuck about shit else. The most loyal person and down person I know. He would break his back for you, give you his last. Baby, I love you. I told you this every day. I'll continue to say it." And let's see. I'm pressing hard and applying pressure, even harder than before, just for you. Someone then says, "Hey," they tag the woman and say, "Hey, when y'all start dating, like last night, because baby, he gay. He have a whole live boyfriend that he stay with." Somebody then puts, "My thoughts exactly." Then they post a picture. I guess I could post this. It's a public platform, and this was posted on social media. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll send you all the article. Well, I'll send you all the article. But there's a picture of this woman's man who she lost, of him and his boyfriend, and their pictures together. And his boyfriend put up a post when he passed, and he's playing Beyonce's "Heaven." "Heaven couldn't wait for you." He's playing that.
Oh my God.
Then there's pictures of him and his mate next to each other. Somebody was like, "Yeah, he definitely was loved by his boyfriend. They were so cute. I love their relationship." So they tagged the girl, the man that died, and his boyfriend. Then somebody put, "Yeah, DeMarco was my cousin, so I know how much he loved him." Yes. So, woman found out her partner had a boyfriend that everyone knew of except her after his passing. This man was living in two homes. I don't even know how you do that because, you know, if you got a man that lives with you, if you have any spouse, male or female, you have anyone that lives with you, you would expect them to come home every night unless they're out of town. And even then, when they're out of town, you want them to come home. Thought, duh, duh, duh,
Maybe
duh.
he was telling her that he worked in a different city and he had to travel for work maybe 3 nights out the week, 4 nights out the week. Maybe he said he traveled for work just in general. I, you know, the-
He
what
trying to work hard.
what bothers me about this is somebody had to know about her. And at no point did anybody feel like that's something that she needed to know.
And it's the way that it's so many posts. Like I didn't even read everything. I just read a few. And they tagged, the thing about it is that they were friends with this woman, clearly, because this was all exposed on Facebook. So, Facebook, you can see some people's pages, but some people they got it like kind of private just because of whatever, whatever. But no, they still somebody saw it. They was like, "Oh girl, you ain't know." And it's like, wait a minute. If you've been her friend for years, I'm pretty sure that she done posted him somewhere. You seen her out with him and everything. Like, mm,
And she
mm.
had to have tagged him prior to all of that, unless he has it where you have to accept the tags and then people will
Oh
then see it
yeah,
on your page. So that is
yeah.
highly possible. But then when did his settings change, since he passed? You know what I mean? But whatever, that's
Yeah.
no here or there. Either
Yeah.
way,
Either way.
just I feel like it, I don't want people to take this wrong, but with
Don't take it
all
wrong,
of this
guys.
this going on, I'm sorry. That's something I need to know.
Yeah.
And the fact that everybody want to be tight lipped, don't let me mind my business.
Right. And
And
so
then
you're
you
gonna do it like
kissing my kids goodbye.
right.
So I
like,
pull my heart out on a post and then tell me on a post.
Yeah, and the thing
like
about it, I
no.
didn't like the way that they have, now Facebook, you can respond with different pictures. So it's people that's just looking like, They got these things that look like she ain't even know. Like, I mean, the face. I mean, it's so bad. Like, I'm thinking, I'm like, dang, she's got to be heartbroken right now. Then you find that out, you like, you gotta be kidding me. So now I'll be honest. In the end, I'm pretty sure a bunch of stuff is coming together in her mind. Like, so you was over there. So you the one doing the bending. Ain't nobody bending me over. But all right, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, but yes, I thought I was gonna be real extra, and I'm like, that's as far as I'll go with it. But yes, I saw that, and I'm like, wow. And then you find out though. So not only is he dead, you don't even know why. I want to look this up. I want to find out what happened to him because again, he got shot. It could be a whole nother part to this that we don't know about. Maybe his
Girl,
boyfriend did it because he found out about the girl. Like it's a
the
lot
crack of
going there.
passion.
Exactly. It's wild. But yeah, that's our
People be
dating
out
horror.
here playing with people's lives and again, not letting them have the choice of whether they want to deal with something or not. And, in this situation, I don't want to say fortunately he wasn't here to deal with the ramifications, but unfortunately for her, she got
Yeah.
to deal with these ramifications. She got to deal with the betrayal of her lover. She got to deal with the betrayal of her loved ones holding this secret for him. Like, that's what I don't get. And I don't know if y'all remember me in my dating horror story with my cousins and everybody knowing about my ex. Like, to me, that's the biggest thing. Y'all knew. Why y'all ain't tell me? Why y'all tell me after
Exactly.
the fact I found out?
You're
Like,
right.
I don't get it. Y'all be playing with
Well,
people's
messed up about
emotions.
this. Come on.
And then if she spaz out or she show up at one of y'all doors because she might be that type of female, then what?
Yeah,
You gonna say that it's not warranted that she wanna put hands on you?
exactly. Like, no, no. Like, it's warranted. It's very, very much so. But people, they don't think about these things. They don't think about the people that they're hurting. But either way, that's enough about planting seeds. Let's spread it over to you. And let's talk about you and plants. What's going on over there in the world? Yep, y'all got it. Y'all sitting here like, wait a minute, what is she? Yep, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all get it.
Well,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
skipping over it.
He was laying low and spreading it wide. All right,
I
yes.
got it, but I'm skipping over it.
in the word of words of Game of Thrones, winter is coming. So for those of you that have plants that are outside that cannot survive the winter, now's the time you want to start planning on bringing them in because the first frost it will be here pretty soon. Um, make room for your plants. Just put them by a window. Understand that a lot of plants do go dormant during the winter time. If they are a dormant plant, that means that you don't have to water them as often. You don't even have to really pay attention to them for the most part. Give them a week or two in between watering because they're not pushing out as much new growth as they would on the regular, if that makes sense. For those of you that are putting stuff outside, now's the time to go ahead and put your lettuce and anything else outside that grows. If you have asparagus, your asparagus should start popping up right about now. Um, but yeah, look more for fall crops, things like lettuce. Your squashes should still be pushing stuff out. Even your strawberries may push out something little last minute, your tomatoes, things of that nature. But if you have a pepper plant, this is something that I found out. So pepper plants don't come back every year, right? But if you put your pepper plant inside, your pepper plant won't die. It'll keep growing. It'll go dormant like most other plants that are outdoor plants, but it won't die. Meaning that if you keep it in the house throughout the winter and the rest of the fall, you pull it out around March, when it gets springtime, you'll have a pepper plant that you don't have to buy all over again.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. So I have my purple bell pepper plant that's about to come in, and I have my Carolina Reaper plant. It's doing a little flowering right now, so I don't really want to disturb it too much. I'm gonna let it do its last little push out. But once
Mhm.
it's finished with its last little push out, oh yeah, these babies coming on inside.
We'll take pictures. Take pictures
I
so we can put on the
will.
show so we can
I
see and
will.
they can understand. Because with everything that you're saying, they should know. Like, no, you really, really do this, and they got really put some respect on it. Understand that you out here
Listen,
you doing
I'm
this.
not just a crazy lady. I'm just a crazy plant lady.
Well, I need to take a picture of my plant so you can tell me what the hell it is, because I have no idea what it is. I just know
Okay.
I leave it in front of the window, I put water in it, and yeah, I go about my day. I know my orchid, that's already, it's not dead, but it's dead, if you know what I mean. Like the roots is still great, everything is great, but I know it's that time of the year.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
dormant.
but I kept it alive for a year, so I'm very proud of that. When it did come back over the summer, it was beautiful and actually grew more buds and even bigger. But yeah, now it's just whatever the green leaves at the bottom, and it got a stick in it. So I just whatever.
Yeah, just trim your stick down. You don't have to water it as often, but just make sure you give it some
No,
type
the
of
stick
nutrient.
is to hold up what was there. There's
Oh, you
absolutely
talking about that little support stick
yeah,
that be beside it?
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. No, no, it's nothing there.
It's okay.
No,
But
not
see,
the
that's the
tool.
thing about plants. It teaches you a lot of patience because you may not see nothing on top, but down
Yeah, I'm
below it
just
is
surprised I
growing and
haven't thrown the
thriving.
thing. Yeah, because I'm surprised I haven't thrown the thing out the door yet.
Don't throw it
Um,
out.
but and then another thing, it got gnats. The orchid got gnats, and I feel dirty because it's like I ain't no fruit around here. What's going on? So I didn't,
No,
So
you
I
can
don't know.
take a quarter cup of peroxide and mix it with a cup of purified water and spray that very generously around the dirt of your plant, and it should kill all the fungus gnats.
Okay,
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
so you're probably gonna have to write that down. I mean, I have all those things, but I know I'm not gonna remember. But
yeah.
I have all those things under my cabinet. Um, yeah.
Okay. But
Well,
yeah,
all
that's
right.
it about plants. Boom.
Oh, all right. And we'll be right back after these messages. Well, well, well. We finally meet. Hello there. How are you, Michael?
I'm well. And yourself? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You have a beverage? Let's go ahead. Let's do a toast. You don't have a beverage? God damn it. One. No, 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 no. Fuck that. Where the drink at? Come on now. You already knew. You already know.
It's a big
Yeah,
week,
the drink.
man. It's a big week. I gotta be focused.
Fine. I'll drink. I have enough in the cup for the both of us. All righty. So, how you doing? How's your week been going so far?
Going well, going well. It's Blazer week.
It is. That it is. That it is. Yes, yes, yes.
I made it
Mr.
up.
Coach. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we're very excited for you, and we will be out supporting you as we did promo
Well, it's
this
not really
event.
for me. It's for the kids.
You're right. It's for the children. You are correct. You are correct.
Yes, it's for the
I was
big.
going to take a drink for the kids, but we won't take a drink for the kids.
Yeah, it's for the little homies. For the little homies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to do that. Yeah. Um, the question that I have here for you is, what is the simplest thing a woman can do to impress you?
Ooh, that's a good one. I knew you was
Thank
coming
you.
with that heat today.
I was coming. I was supposed to come on like Lil Wayne and had a torch. That's what I forgot. I forgot I had a fire. Yep. We're gonna kill it.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Just show some attention. Actually, show that you're interested in me as well.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I understand the whole courting thing. I don't mind doing that whole process, but at the same time, I wanted to feel like, what I'm saying, you're interested in me too. Like I can't just be putting out all the effort and just be me. It's just whack. So just showing your interest in me as well. That's all. Something simple.
Understood. That makes sense because you don't want to feel like you're in a one-sided situation. You want to feel like, these feelings. You want to get to the point where you feel like the feelings are mutual and everything. So it's
That's the
like
word I was looking
you don't.
for. I was looking for
There
that
you go.
word.
There you go. Come on now, came prepared.
Yeah.
But yes, you just want to make sure because nobody wants to feel like they're in a one-sided love affair. You're like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I love this person. You're like, damn, like why is it going like this? Understood, understood. Respect,
Yeah.
respect.
I have a
Yes.
question for you.
What's up? Let's get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's 3 things that you can improve on tomorrow, what would those 3 things be?
3 things I could improve on tomorrow. Getting breakfast made before my children get up. That is something so small, but it means so much in the morning. Like I already know right now. I already know how it's gonna go. I hope for the best. I hope for the best. Um, 2, to actually work on making everything that I manifested actually come together. I realize that one key piece of everything that is missing is sometimes I might think I work hard, but I might have to go just that much harder. I might feel like I have nothing left to give, and I gotta find it. I gotta find it. And 3, um, spending more time just thanking the Lord for the good, the bad, the happy, and the sad. I realized once I do that, like once I, as a matter of fact, I said all these things out of order. One should be that part. I know that if I start my day, listen to a little bit of church for about a good 10, 15 minutes, and then everything else starts lining up. Everything else works together. So that'd be that top 3.
That's dope. That's
Oh,
dope. That's dope.
thank
Hey,
you. No, my
next
brother.
next week, me and Kobe will be back, Shaq and Kobe, but
Sure will.
it won't be asking me no questions next week.
Hmm.
Boo.
Exactly.
Which
If
one of
you
y'all
think,
booed?
it
Which one of
was
y'all
Tay.
booed?
I'll
Tay
take that.
boo.
I did because he said that I don't like the sound of those
Yes,
things,
it's
but
finally asked Tay.
Yeah, the thing about it,
great.
I'm like,
You know how many questions I got? I got 50,632 questions for you that people want me to ask.
I
I
feel like
love
that's cap.
It is. It's 32.
it.
That's still a lot. And then but this ain't 50 Cent 21 questions.
Hey,
Okay.
it might be. It might be, We'll
I'm
see.
afraid because I
Funny.
feel like this list is probably gonna grow even longer. But
Hey
it
man.
is
You know
what it
what?
is.
It probably is because this is coming up from stuff from last season. I'm realizing what he did. There was questions last season that he's supposed to ask you. You were sick towards the end of our last season. And he been sitting here question. Remember he posted on the gram and it said if you got questions for Tay, send them to me. And he put that up there. So I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
as soon as Blazer week over, I'm posting it again. So it'll
Mm.
probably like try to get like 100 questions. I'm not gonna ask all 100. And I'm not asking all the freaky questions. Hey dudes, if you send a question to me to ask her a freaky question, screw you. I'm not asking that. I don't want I'm just not doing
After you ask me the questions, I would like to see the list of questions that were
That's what
sent.
I'm doing.
If you have a list compiled, because he said he's not going to ask me all the questions, so I would like
Right.
to see the ones that he didn't ask,
so here's the thing.
so I can laugh.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna end it on this. I will not give you who sent anything. That's
I
not
don't
gonna
want to
happen.
know who sent it. I just
But
want the
You want to see what they
question.
gonna ask.
I did have a list last season. I must find the list because it may be more than 32
Sorry,
questions.
Tay. I thought he was going from that. My bad.
No,
I'm
I do.
sorry.
I do. Y'all know I document everything. So
No, I know.
it's a
There's a way that
document
you
somewhere that I have to find. If not, I'm just gonna make stuff up and be like, yeah, somebody asked this. But I do have
I
a
don't
won't
need
bunch.
to
be.
know who asks what, because that's just too much for my
Oh no,
mental
I wouldn't tell you
person.
no way. I wouldn't tell. I
I
couldn't
know.
do it. No. Actually, you know what? You freaky freaks. Go ahead, send me some freaky questions to ask her. I'm gonna tell her. You
Tay
weirdos.
is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I didn't even ask me why I got this hat on.
You know the funnier part? What for Drake? Am I right?
I'm one of his dogs.
Wow. You know
Holding
what's
it
funny?
down for the light skins, huh?
You know
You
what's
had to
funny?
be the palest person on the show had to say something.
Hey,
Wait
listen.
It's
a
not your
minute.
segment, Larry Bird. You gotta
Hey,
know.
listen.
Terrible. Terrible.
I'm not light
Seriously,
skinned anymore.
Keep playing. I got questions for you too.
you're
So
not
Oh,
light
just
skinned
wait
anymore.
until it's my turn.
I'm not light skinned.
You Are you looking in
Shots
your
fired.
It's the light. It's the light.
It's the lighting.
It's the lighting. It's the lighting. And then Bob Marley's kind of darker in this picture. We like the same.
I mean, I've seen you in real life, but it's okay. It's okay. No judgment. No
I've
judgment.
seen you in real life, and me and you about the same complexion.
No. No, we're not. And on
Okay.
that, on that
Light
note,
skin wars. Light skin
We'll
wars.
see on Friday, guys.
You're
Ladies,
right.
y'all can be the judge of that one, okay?
That's fine. So Tay, all I want to know is that like when he asks you questions and everything, they say this from people. Can you start it out with you like my voice? It turn you on. You start out with such answers out like that.
Nah, I'm gonna do what's that girl name where she does what is it? What she be saying? Ice cream, ice cream.
Oh, the
Like,
NPC. Ice cream
like
so good. Ice cream so good. Oh my God.
No, don't do
hey,
that. No. Then we got to put your cash app on the screen because somebody be like,
you know
hey,
what?
hey.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And
I was just thinking the same thing.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Cause yeah, that girl is making a lot of money just to do that, and that's why. But the crazy part was seeing her at the awards, and then seeing, I'm like, who is this woman on stage? And I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, wow. So I'm looking at her, and I'm like, you about my complexion. You know how much lighting you have to have on you. And no, I'm matter of fact, my light ain't. I don't think my light that light. Yeah, no, I ain't changed like how she changed. She was up there. She was she went from being neat color to being coming out there in dark, a little bit darker. And I'm like, ma'am, you thought, why did you show up to the award show? You was just excited. You ain't think about none of this. You ain't even have your own lighting crew there. But she could only do what she could afford. But hey, we wish her the best in her endeavors. Either way, who wants to wrap up our show?
I don't know. My cup empty. So I got
All right,
Friday.
left.
me neither. All right.
So
Thank
I'm gonna
y'all for
pour
Yeah.
this
tuning in
empty
for
cup.
a whole nother show. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
making it to the whole end of it. Make sure you run up them goddamn views. Make sure you like and subscribe to our goddamn YouTube channel, which is 613 Faye. Okay?
Yeah.
Um, ladies, it's been real. Friday the 13th. Go out
All
there,
right.
have fun on this freaky deaky Friday. I'll be
Listen.
parenting, so
You like
ain't
my
no freaky
voice?
or deaky for me.
My
Okay?
kids going this weekend, and I don't know. The options are endless. I'll
Yes,
say
but
that now. I'm in here laying in my bed. Good night.
hey, listen,
Hello.
parenting, having fun. That is our fun, laying in bed with no
Okay.
responsibilities.
I'm about to go
Man,
upstairs and make
what?
me some chicken nuggets right now and go lay in the bed.
Yes,
That
but
sound good.
it's been real, ladies. I'm glad we had fun,
Yes,
like we
we
do
did.
every week. But
Yes,
yeah,
hey,
I
glad
had
to
fun
have you back.
tonight.
Glad you're feeling better. It's
Yes,
nice.
welcome back.
Yes, yes.
You know what? But I do have a quick question. So if I'm Larry Bird and she's Shaq or Kobe, who would that make you? Are you LeBron?
Oh no, I get the suave and debonair Rick Fox.
Oh yeah.
You know what? The show's over.
I'll be honest, I really would like to be AI, but I think I'm taller than him. But nevertheless, Rick Fox, though, I don't know. One of my hair
Who's
isn't like
Charles Barkley?
Ugh.
no. I got a whole list of reasons why, and if that person is watching,
Okay, nope. See that the show is over. That's canceled.
you like my voice? It turn you on.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week for episode 4. Bye.